Well, 2022 came and went. One thing I forgot to do, and haven't done in many years, is check out this book. This is a weird book, or wired book, from 20, from 20, from 1995, and it's predicting basically technological advances. They make a prediction for every year up until, I don't know, 2050. Then it starts getting a little expanded. But I haven't looked at this book in quite some time, so let's take a look at it together. I'm curious to see which ones they actually might have got right. So we'll start with 96. Genetically engineered weapons of war. I wonder if that was inspired by the 1996 video game Resident Evil. Affordable CD. Wow. Yeah, that was kind of a big deal. Burning CDs in the late 90s. Of course, Napster eventually kind of exploded that, and the need for affordable home CD recorders came first in 99, I'd say. Movies on demand. I mean, we got that now. I don't know how soon that was in 97. It was more done through your television, right? Uh, until, now we have Netflix and 700 Netflix competitors, which just kind of gave us cable again. AI, yeah, we got that now for sure. Uh, eCash, yeah, that kind of worked, like PayPal and stuff. Well, that didn't really happen until COVID. Uh, but I mean, yeah, there was like online courses for universities, but not really much for high schools until this past few years. Flat rate phone service. I'm sorry, they got to screw you somehow. We never got that. Well, I mean, not across the board. Male birth control pill. Sorry, there was just dudes just don't want it. It's just too scary, the idea of it screwing up. That's probably why we never got that. Overnight custom clothing. What? Gene therapy for cancer. Aw. They really thought, yeah, just 5 more years and we'll have it cured. That's kind of sad. Well, yeah, solar power, still to this day, unfortunately, something like solar panels only give off about 20% of the energy from based on their surface area or something like that. Yeah, solar technology, unfortunately, just didn't get that much better. Uh, Fortune 500 Virtual Corporation. I mean, yeah, we have a lot of stuff kind of like that now. Stuff that just is all digital and ends up being worth ridiculous amounts. Global wireless telephone number. Hey, we definitely got all of those, right? I'm using one right now to record this. Um, AIDS vaccine. Man, they were really hopeful in 95 that we were just going to cure all of the medical problems really, really soon. Kind of makes you wonder about all the stuff that they say is going to get cured really soon now. Um, Computer handwriting recognition. I don't know if the demand for that kind of went away, and so the technology just didn't keep going. Well, I mean, they were working on it, and I mean, they invented Viagra trying to invent one of those, so take that for what it's worth. Remote control surgery. Hey, we're doing more and more of that every day, I'd say. Universal picture phones. Hey, I mean, we have that now. FaceTime, all that stuff. Didn't exactly have it by 2003, or rather, in order for a picture phone to work, someone else has to have the picture phone, and who the hell is going to buy two of them? Two people that just want to show off to each other? One-fifth of US workers telecommunicate. That didn't happen till probably this year, or last year. Commercially viable nanotechnology. Depends on what you mean by it. Solar power to the people. Man, they just really thought that was going to work more. I mean, there's still a lot of solar powered stuff, but unfortunately, it really is hard to harness energy from the sun for some reason. Operational space station. Not sure if that was there by 2004. Non invasive surgery. We have quite a few of those now. Holographic medical imaging. I know that they were getting pretty good at that in 2012. God, what else? Most U.S. produce genetically engineered. Well, yeah, whether that's a good thing or not. We definitely have that now. Don't know. Don't know if they had that in 2005. Computer defeats human chess master. Not sure when that happened, but I know it happened uh, a while ago. I know that they had some pretty powerful AIs that would like all it took was two attempts, and it's always the second attempt that they get it for sure. And now they have ones that always get it on the first attempt. Universal organ donor animal. Aw, cloning sheep. That was. See, this is really more a deep dive into what people were thinking about in 1995. Because everyone was talking about cloning is going to be the next big thing that changes everything. And then it just kind of fell out of fashion and there wasn't much funding for it. Meh. My dog interrupted. All right, so house cleaning robot. I'm not sure when we got the Roomba, but it was in 2005. It was probably like 2008. Pretty close though. Software super distribution. That was coming around then. Probably more like 2008. Self-cleaning toilets hit home. Nope. Everyone who went to a self-cleaning toilet in public started realizing, nah, put me back in control of flushing. I don't like that. Effective hair loss prevention. Sorry, just like cancer. It can cure all these things, but not just like the things that stick out of your head. They just fall off after a while, and dudes. 1/4 of U.S. homes get smart. Oh, I don't even think we're at that right now. Like with people with Google Homes and Alexas and stuff. Fiber. Oh, we for sure got that. That just means like I think that means like cables, like cable internet, basically. Keep in mind this is '95. It seemed crazy then, but yeah, people having cable over antennas and other and telephone wires was considered new and shocking in '95. Again, smart fabrics and smart suits and oh, quiet, Frank. You don't like smart fabrics either. Aw. Online mass retailer as big as Sears. Damn, when did Amazon get super big? It might have been 2007. It was probably a bit later before it got ridiculous, but yeah, it's definitely bigger than Sears now. Hemp-based auto fuel. Hey, maybe in Canada in the next little while. Uh, U.S. percent, sorry, 20% of U.S. consumers telegrocery shop. Even with COVID, probably not yet. Like I like however many people did the, pickups for their groceries. It probably wasn't 1 in 5. That seems high. VR sunglasses, because virtual reality was all the rage in 95, 96. Orgasmatron. Hey, we got what's the other one? Well, not for, what's the Omnibod? I forget what it's called, but there's some good, I'm sure, sex toys that were invented in the last 15 years that maybe not guarantee an orgasm, but pretty close. Smart drugs, I feel like they kind of poisoned our water supply with the opposite of that. Robotic surgeon and a pill. I I don't care if that got invented or not. I love the picture of that. Look at that. Look at a happy little robotic pill. I don't. I'd feel bad to have that surgery just knowing that I was consuming it, but just knowing that little fella's working around inside of you, that's a face I can trust. Moving on. The audio CD becomes the format of second choice. That was probably about 2010. I don't know. iTunes, like 2008 and 9 was big booms in people downloading stuff for free. And then, of course, now everything's streamed. So that happened, just maybe not quite by 2010, but pretty close to 2010. You couldn't really put a year on it, I don't think. The book goes digital. I mean, we still all read books. I'm looking at one right now. people have their Kobos and e-readers, but and most people read on their phone, but for the most part, books didn't really go away. Bookstores haven't seen too much loss. They incorporated selling other stuff like coffee and socks and crap. Supersonic flight for the masses. Nope. Online advertising eclipses TV commercials. Yep. Aquaculture provides the majority of U.S. seafood. No, that never got set up. At least I don't think so. Food tablets provide complete nutrition. 2015, there were some sort of like world poverty organizations that came up with a few different, well, not tablets, but like these little peanut butter packets that are high in calories that they would send to war-torn countries, and they could send them really easily, even if there was a war going on. I think that was around 2015, probably, maybe even earlier. Holophone, nah. Despite a few concerts, holographic imaging just kind of didn't make it. Oh well. First large public virtual library. That's kind of every library has kind of a digital counterpart now. Maybe not every library. There's probably some small town ones that don't. Automated highway system in the U.S. cities. Man, what lofty ideas that you just didn't get around to. There's one that I'm sure in many of the busy places could use. Actually, yeah, it wasn't. Elon Musk was working on that one, and I don't think it went well. I think it just made. He did those tunnels, and it just made everything more busy. Decriminalization of drugs in the United States, 2019. No, but 2018 we got them in Canada for delegalization of marijuana. Self-driving vehicles. Oh, I take it back. Good. That was before 2019. So credit where credit's due on that one, Elon. I don't know if we got that or not. Don't care. Humans, well, we had the PayPal, we had the PayPal, we had the self-driving cars. Humans on Mars, sorry, Elon, best 2 out of 3. 2024 is now the new setback date for that, I'm pretty sure. I don't follow much space news, but I do know that if they don't get it in 2024, they'll have to wait till 2026, because that's the next time Mars and Earth are sort of close enough, are only 6 to 8 months apart from each other, or 6 to 8, that's how long the trip would take. So that's the only time you can do it, every 26 months, so lame. Sober up drug. They do have that. They have that. I heard about that in the last year or so maybe not by 2020. There's one that breaks down the acetaldehyde in your gut, and that can, so you take a pill and then you still get to be drunk, but it doesn't, it sobers you up, or you don't have any of the negative side effects of drinking, should I say. That was not bad, actually. That's off by a year. I think 2021 that came out. Commercially viable magnetic levitation train in the United States. No, never became commercially viable. Just kind of seemed cool. All right, how close are we? 2022. All right, so we just finished 2022. What was 2022 supposed to give us? Oh, that's ironic. Entirely ex utero fetal development. Damn. After the whole Roe v. Wade, like, that would have solved both sides' issues, right? Like, it's like, we're against abortion, and then to be like, well, this is not abortion. We can have the fetus develop entirely outside of the uterus, and every abortion is now an adoption. No reason to make it illegal. Damn. Well, what a nice little ironic sting for 2022. Should I even check 2023? Oh, I already checked it. We're supposed to get the tricorder from Star Trek. Well, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you thought of 2022.